Now, today, okay, we are starting on the P6 topic. P6 topics, basically, you'll be doing the theme on energy, okay? Another theme is on the interaction, which is forces. And then lastly, you're going to do things like the habitat, the environment, man's impact, etc. Okay, so three main category you need to study for P6 and you should be ready for PSLE. All right, so we are doing the area on energy. Okay, so we are going to start off with the source of energy for animals. Now, have you all watched the lesson? Yes or no? Type into the message box. If you have already watched the video, okay, type yes. Complete worksheet question is your second yes. So Jonah watched the lesson video, good. Okay, did the worksheet as well, right? Grace, you did, huh? Very good. So this is what you need to do. Before you come for class, you must make sure you go to the e-learning site. So the lesson, under the lesson tab, right? You click to watch lesson 26. After watching it, you're supposed to complete your worksheet questions for tutorial. That means you log into the portal, you know that there is a certain worksheet to be completed. Yeah, finish it. Okay. All right, Cami, you don't know how to do it, is it? Don't worry, yeah. If let's say you're unsure, you can let me know. I will guide you along later. Okay, no problem, right? Hi, Megan, you are finally here. Okay, so what you're going to learn in this topic is how plants get their food, and then you're going to learn about our energy sources. Okay, now, learning outcome, this is actually the document from MOE. So this is the science syllabus. Have you all seen this before? Yes or no? You can give me thumbs up also, if you, haven't seen this, you put a thumbs down. Okay, so this document is very useful because this is what MOE wants our students to learn, okay? So after going through the entire syllabus, you should, under this particular topic, energy forms and uses, learn all these things. So you should be able to state that living things need energy to carry out life processes. Okay, life processes means what? Means our daily activity. We need to walk, we need to sleep, we need to, carry things, or even breathing requires energy. Our heart needs energy to pump also. So these are life processes. Okay, now recognize that the sun is our primary source of energy. So it provides us with light as well as heat. Okay, so the energy that we receive, right, from the food we eat indirectly come from the sun. Okay, differentiate the ways in which plants and animals obtain energy. So when I ask you this question, how do you think plants get food? We get food by eating, right? We get energy by eating food, right? So do you think plants can eat food or not? Do you think plants can eat food? If plants cannot eat food, okay, like some of you shook your head, then how are they getting their food source? Anyone? Try type into. The teacher said girlfriend instead of gravitational force. Huh? Lady, I'm a little bit confused. What girlfriend? Okay. So how do you think plants actually get food? Do you all know? Get food from the sun? Do you think get food from the sun? Felista said. Do you think plants just get food from the sun? So that means what? The plants stand under the sun, then okay, give me food, give me food. No, right? Photosynthesis. Yes, that's the term. Correct. So that is what I mean. By carrying out photosynthesis, plants make their own food. Okay? You eat chicken rice, you eat noodles for energy, right? Not. Those are your food source. But do you think plants can eat chicken rice and noodles? No. Oh, okay. I see. Gravitational force. I understand. Okay, Luki. Now, so come back to this. Now, differentiate the ways in which plants and animals obtain energy. Animals obtain energy by eating plants and other animals. Right not? But plants get energy by making their own food, by photosynthesis. Okay, so that's why over here, investigate the requirements for photosynthesis, okay, and communicate findings. So these are the things that you need to do in school because you will be doing experiments in school, okay? Now, you need to work with data and information. So you will expect to see those tables with some numbers. Then they're going to tell you how much carbon dioxide taken in, how much oxygen given out, something like that. Okay, so all these you have to be clear. Okay, you need to learn all this. You need to know all this for your PSLE. Okay, let me start. Why do we need food? We know already the good reasons, right? So living things need air, food, and water to stay alive. Food is very important. Why? Because it gives us energy. Okay, it helps us to carry out the vital activities. So just now we did talk about, some of the activities that are performed by human beings, isn't it? Heart pumping, reading, sleeping, walking, exercising, climbing the mountain. So these are the vital activities: growth, movement, reproduction. Okay, food also provides us with other essential nutrients. Now, whatever I'm sharing with you is something that is slightly beyond the textbook. Some of these you know already, but essential nutrients, right, like vitamins, minerals, fibers, these are extra. Okay, these are extra, which is good for you to know. All right. So in addition, right, some of the energy that is derived from food is released as heat. Okay, so this heat is either circulated around our body by the blood, okay, to keep us warm, or it's being lost to our surroundings. So this is also extra knowledge. Okay, you don't find it inside the textbook. Now we get our energy directly or indirectly from plants. Okay, so we already said plants get their energy from the food that they make. So they get this light energy from the sun, right, in order to photosynthesize. Okay, and under photosynthesis, plants make food. So that food that they have made is used as a form of energy for them to carry out their daily processes. Okay, so look at the food that we eat. And this is one example, like a sandwich. Okay, so this sandwich, that sandwich, is usually made of bread and some vegetables like lettuce, tomatoes. Okay, there's also cheese and maybe chicken meat, chicken ham. Why not? So all these are found inside the sandwich. So let's look at each part of the sandwich, the ingredients. Okay, the bread is actually made from wheat flour. So wheat flour comes from plants. Okay, so I underline these are plants. Cheese is made from milk. Milk comes from cows. Cows actually need to eat plants, right? Like grass, in order to stay alive, in order to be able to carry out processes in life, like even producing milk. Okay, so plants again. Chickens eat grains. Grains are actually the corn or the rice, so they are also plants. Tomato fruits come from the tomato plants. Lettuce leaf, okay, definitely come from plants. So everything that we are eating, all right, will eventually lead to the plants, and eventually again, okay, from the plants, it will be linked back to the sun. So we trace everything back to the sun. Okay, trace everything we eat back to the sun. So sun is our main source of energy. Do you see that? Okay, some of you may be thinking, but tigers only eat the other animals, right? Not, but the other animals you can also trace back to the plants and eventually back to the sun. Okay, so all these you got to know. Everything that we are eating, right? Okay, it will be traced back to the sun. The sun is our main source of energy. This is being asked even in PSLE question, MCQ. So it's a 2-mark question. Let's go on. Okay, so the food that we eat, okay, extra knowledge. Some schools, the teachers will go through this with you. Some schools don't. But I think it is essential because whatever you learn here, right, when you go up to secondary school, you're using all this information again. Okay, so no doubt, you know, the energy that we are getting from food, okay, helps us with our daily activities. But some of us love eating so much. I love eating. How many of you love eating also? Nobody, only me? Oh, okay, okay, good. So Megan, Grace, and one more. Who's that? Yeah. So I can see all of you love to eat food. So you realize that when you eat, you feel very happy and satisfied, right? So you keep on eating and eating. So usually, let's say maybe for this meal, I can eat one pack of chicken rice, and then I will have more maybe in my next meal. So I will eat chicken rice and maybe a snack like a dessert like ice cream. I love ice cream a lot. Okay, so after eating ice cream, okay, I'm satisfied. But the next round, you know, I start eating chicken rice and ice cream, and I feel that hey, I can eat something else. Okay, eat something a little bit more to satisfy my craving, to bring about the kind of happy feeling. So I eat a little bit of chocolate. Okay, something like that, or potato chips. So when we eat more food, right, than our body requires, okay, what will happen? Let me see. Any of you here? No, none of you here. All of you look like you're very slim and healthy. Okay, so your weight are all acceptable. Okay, I've seen many of my ex-students lah. Okay, they love eating so much. It's like they eat one pack of chicken rice, not enough. They have to eat another pack of maybe noodles. Then they have to eat maybe a McChicken, something like that. They can eat a lot in every meal. So they are always eating more than what their body require. So what will happen is, okay, the excess will be stored as fats. So this is going to lead to weight gain and bring about health issues. So balanced diet, okay, how many of you in school, okay, you have gone through this thing called the healthy plate? Yes or no? Do you all come across this thing? Yes, right. So the healthy plate, right, okay, serves as a guide for you to eat healthily in proper portion. Do you all know the portion? Like on one plate, right? 1/4 of it need to be certain kind of food, another quarter is other kinds of food, and so on. Yeah, if you all remember, you can type into the message box. If you don't remember, go and find out about it. Okay, that is a very, very good guide. Now, have you all seen things like these before? Kilojoule or calorie? Yes or not? Anyone? Let me see. Yeah, so some of you know, okay. Irena, do you know about this? Do you know about the calorie? Have you all heard of calorie before? Now, if you go to supermarkets, or maybe you can go to your kitchen later on. Okay, go to your kitchen later on. You are going to see canned food, box food, potato chip packaging. Go and look at the food label. What are food labels? These are the food labels. So it's going to tell you how much fat is contained in this snack, how much of this protein is inside, how much carbohydrates, and so on. So that will roughly give you an idea what you are consuming. And then at the top, they will definitely give you some values, right? Okay, to tell you the amount of calories that you are consuming. Okay, so an average adult needs only about 2,000 calories in a day. Then split into 3 meals. One meal is about 600 plus calories. Okay, one plate of chicken rice can go up to 800 calories. Okay, so you need to calculate properly, otherwise you're going to gain weight easily. Okay, so this is extra info. Now, one question. Have you all thought of why plants with chlorophyll appear green? Yes or no? Any idea? Okay, I give you the answer already here. You see, the chlorophyll, right, inside the plants absorb red and blue lights. Okay, so they reflect green light effectively. So if they reflect a lot of green light, then our eyes will see the green color. Okay, that's why plants that possess chlorophyll mostly appear green to us. Okay, so this is something you need to know. And the spectrum of colors, right? If you know the difference of light, okay, different colors of light. Now, light is white. That's what we see, right? Okay, but it is actually made up of 7